What's up, everyone? I'm back. It's Dave Stone again with another live and exciting episode of Develop Awesome Skills. Now today I'm here in my tropical section again, once again, and I wanted to do a little update for Kelly McMurray. So thanks, Kelly, for watching and for caring about what I do. I appreciate it. So this is the Acerola cherry cuttings that I did before. I don't exactly remember when I did them, but as far as an update is concerned, I have nothing going on yet. So maybe the cuttings were too small. I just really don't know yet. So I'll still keep you guys in the loop on how they do, but they're not doing anything yet. So we'll see. I do have an update on some fig cuttings. So my figs weren't doing too well. The ones in the ground that I got from Home Depot, and I have one, the Janus seedless, it's doing pretty good. So I cut most of the trees down when they started to die this summer, and I planted them. So this is a panache, and it was just a cutting, and it's doing really well. This is a brown turkey fig. And this is another brown turkey that sprouted and another panache that sprouted. So cool thing about these two is it looks like I've got two turkeys and two panaches. So I'm gonna keep these in the pots for a little while. I'm gonna find a place in the yard and I'm gonna plant them there. But figs usually take pretty well in cuttings. But I did have, out of all the ones that died, there's only these 4 that sprouted, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 that didn't sprout. So I didn't have a great sprout rate on these figs yet, but I think it was because they were already kind of dying. So that's my thought anyway. I have a little update, which I actually haven't shown you guys this little pot yet, but it's been growing for a while. I just put it in the shade. It's a dragon fruit right there and a passion fruit right here. So this one has a nice long, and it's coming in with another little bud right there. You can see that. So that's kind of cool. Passion fruit I love, which I got to plant this one in the ground pretty soon. And these like a lot of shade, these dragon fruits. And then as far as moringas, this bad boy, it's a cutting, and it's just taken off really nicely. So I got another little seed sprouting right in the bucket here, which is cool. Okay, so on to the best pots to plant moringas. I'm gonna bring a couple up here. Okay, so you'll see here, all right, so this is a decent representation of the sizes of plants that I have growing right now. These two guys are in cups, and this is pretty standard for what I'm getting right now in the cups. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, but overall, you know, maybe 8 to 12 inches. And this one's doing so well. It's huge in the 1 gallon pot. And I don't usually get this kind of growth in the 1 gallon pots, but it's doing really, really well. This is the typical kind of growth I'll get in the 1 gallons, maybe even a little taller. Hey, Nikki, I have a few in red cups. Where did you get the tall pots? Summer Winds didn't have any. Yeah, so it's very difficult to find these tall pots. These ones here I actually got when I bought some other trees. These are called tree pots. These are 4 inches by 9 inches. So you put a decent amount of soil in there, but it allows that taproot to really go down and kind of grow for a while. I could leave it in these pots for quite a while. But you can even see down on the bottom there, I'm already getting tons of roots. So a few roots on this one too. So these are called tree pots. So I'm gonna put these down, and I'm gonna take these off. and I'm going to show you guys what I got today in the mail. So this is a little one. So this is called a tree pot also, and where you can get them, Nikki, is you pan down. Stu U and Sons. So it's StuEwe.com, STUEWE.com, and you can go there and you don't have to order a whole pallet or a whole container of these. But what I got was a few different things. I got a lot of these trays so I could put the moringas in here. Cool, Nikki. Yeah, check them out. You know, it's like 150 bucks or something for 500 to 600 of these pots. Plus, you know, if you want to buy the trays, that's a little bit more. There's another product on there called D-Pot, D-E-E-P-O-T. There's circular pots. These are 3 inches by 10 inches. So I got a nice 10-inch deep pot here. The other ones, the D-Pot, these are called tree pots. The D-Pots, the D-E-E-P-O-T-S, are circular and also 10 inches, but they're 2.5 inches by 10 inches. And there's a nice cool round tray that you could set them in also. So check it out. You don't have to buy a whole pallet though. If it's 130 bucks for 500 of them, you could tell them, hey, I only want 200 of them, I only want 100 of them, and they'll give you a price. It's a little bit weird how it works because they don't give you a price right online. You have to, well, they do, but then you have to add it to your cart, and then you're gonna ask for a quote, and then they're gonna email you a quote because it has to include shipping. So that is StuEwe and Sons. Hope that helped. I'm a little long-winded sometimes, sorry. But anyways, yeah, so this is super exciting for me. I have 500 pots. Right now I have currently, Nikki, somebody gave me the Circle K tall cups to use for now. Hey, those are perfect. They'll work for now, for sure. I'm misting in my greenhouse with them to water them from the top. So the paper cups I'm finding are kind of falling apart on me a little bit. Plastic is better, but as you can see here, check this out. Look how much deeper that pot is there. I mean, that doesn't have too much soil in it, but a normal cup, I'll fill it up to probably about right here, leave a little bit of about an inch. Hey, yeah, so this is basically the red party cups. It's just a white one. So this one, I have everything planted in here right now, and I'm finding that they're basically ready to outgrow these in about 2 to 3 months. So if you keep them in here and it's fine to keep them in here for longer, once you put them in the ground, they're going to explode. That's the thing. So right now I want to keep them in here because I can't plant them on the land until spring. So, and then also, if anybody wants moringas, it's going to be a lot better to have it in here when you get it instead of in here when you get it. It'll have a stronger root system. So these are the ones you want. You can get the bigger ones, the 4-inch ones. These are 3 inches by 10 inches. The 4-inch by 10 inches are the ones I showed you before. They're a little bit bigger, but I think these will do the job. So I showed you everything all put together, but I want to show you this because it's super cool. So here's the box with all the tree pots in it. Check this out. Boom. It's just loaded. So many of these pots in here. I don't know why this makes me so excited, but I think it's just because I'm going to be planting 500 moringas. I have 240 already sprouted. So I'm going to move all those 240 to these pots, and then I'm going to plant the other 260. So I will keep you updated when I do that, and so we'll see how long they sprout and how big they grow in these little pots. So, all right guys, well, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Help me plant 1 million moringas. Go on iwantmoremoringa.com. Not .com yet, but I Want More Moringa Facebook group page. Hashtag I Want More Moringa. Wow, that's awesome. That's a bunch of pots. No, I know. And so this box has all of the trays in it. So that's kind of cool. So here's all the trays. So now I can keep everything super organized. And it has little feet that'll go on them too. So, you know, it doesn't cost too much to go like this, but since I'm kind of doing this as a business a little bit and trying to build something and grow a ton of plants, it's worth it for me to get this many of them. But you don't have to get this many, really. But you can get like 100, that'd be good. So they're basically working out to about 50 cents each for the pots when you buy them in bulk. And that works for me, so. But yeah, guys, so thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. Can I use any potting soil from Lowe's? You know what, I would pretty much try to use local soil that comes from your area. Have the plastic cups cracked on you. Yeah, I've had a couple cracked, but most of them are pretty good. I mean, most of them, but that little one I showed you here, this one's cracked. You see that? It's all cracked up, but held together on the bottom. It only has a little soil. That soil really settled or something. I don't know why it has a little soil like that in it. But it's gonna get transplanted and now it's gonna have some time to grow. So, last thing I'm gonna show you guys before I go is I transplanted all these moringas, the cuttings that I did the other day from the tree. I put them all in some pots. So I want to show you the cuttings, and then we'll see how long it takes them to sprout. I had one cool comment come. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, guys.
I had one cool comment from Oasis Gardening, I believe, about using a plastic tarp to put over the cuttings so it keeps all the moisture inside. So I haven't tried it yet, but I should actually do that to one of them and see if it helps it sprout. So I'm going to show you these really quick, and then you know, if you guys like what you're hearing, you know, hit subscribe, and if you have any questions, comment, because I really want to answer all your. I will answer every comment you guys give me. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you these moringas. It's kind of dark right now, but should I leave my cups with morning sun or shade? Yeah, morning sun is good. Well, okay guys, I'm not gonna be able to really show you these moringas right now. I'm gonna do that in a later video. Wait, what did you say? Let's see here. Should I leave my cups with morning in the sun or shade? Yeah, morning sun is great. Okay, you just want to make sure that they get shade right around 11. 10 o'clock, 11 in the morning. So afternoon shade means shade at 10 or 11. But other than that, once they get kind of big, they'll take full sun. But that first year, even you have them in the ground, definitely give them some shade. Give them a nice west and top shade. I'm gonna show you guys a cool and easy way to make a shade structure in one of the next videos as well, but for the summer. But then that second year they're in the ground, they'll take full heat. They'll take 120 or whatever we can give it, as long as you give it some nice water. So, all right guys, well, there it is. Until next time, develop awesome skills and plant more moringas. And if you like this video, give me a big green thumbs up, comment below. I'll answer every single one of them. And oh, of course, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the tips. All right guys, well, until next time, develop awesome skills, and I'll see you later.